When I was 3 years old, I remember sitting in Sunday school. Like many children, I was given a book with pictures and stories. One image stopped me. It was a picture of Jesus on the cross. I remember staring at it, and then I remember crying. Not because I understood religion, not because I understood death. I was only a child, but something inside me felt that there was more to the story than what I was being told. I couldn't explain it then. Truthfully, I still can't fully explain it now. What I do know is that from that day forward, I became obsessed with one thing: truth. Whenever I saw a shooting star, I made the same wish. Whenever I blew out birthday candles, I made the same wish. Whenever I threw a coin into a fountain, I made the same wish. I didn't wish for money, I didn't wish for success, I didn't wish for fame, I wished for truth. Every single time. As I got older, that question never left me. Instead, it grew. I began studying science. I became fascinated with biology and the natural world. At the same time, I found myself drawn towards spirituality, philosophy, consciousness, and the ancient wisdom traditions. The older I became, the more questions appeared, and the more I learned, the less certain I became. I began studying ancient civilizations, the Sumerians, the Egyptians, the Greeks, ancient texts, ancient myths, ancient ideas. I wasn't looking for a belief system. I wasn't looking for something to worship. I was looking for patterns. I wanted to understand what humanity has been trying to say for thousands of years. Why do so many cultures speak about truth? Why do so many speak about order? Why do so many speak about consciousness? Why do so many speak about the relationship between the individual and the whole? Different languages, different times, different places. Yet somehow, many of them seem to be asking the same questions. As I continued searching, I realized something. The search for truth isn't comfortable. Truth can challenge everything you think you know. Truth can force you to change. Truth can make you question yourself. Truth can break your heart. But I also began to understand something else. Without questioning, there is no growth. Without growth, there is no evolution. And without evolution, we remain trapped inside the same stories. One idea keeps returning to me. The idea that we are connected to something larger than ourselves, not because I can prove it, not because someone told me, but because I see patterns, in nature, in consciousness, in history, in people. The more I look, the more I see connection where I once saw separation. I don't claim to have answers. In fact, the older I get, the more I realize how much I don't know. I know a lot of things, but I don't know anything, at least not completely. And maybe that's the point. Maybe wisdom isn't certainty. Maybe wisdom is remaining open, remaining curious, remaining willing to learn. This channel isn't about teaching you what to believe. It's about exploring the questions, the ancient questions, the human questions, the questions that have followed me since I was 3 years old. What is truth? Who are we? Why are we here? And what can we learn from those who came before us? If those questions interest you too, I invite you to walk this path with me, not as a follower, not as a believer, but as a fellow seeker, because the search continues, and I don't know where it leads, yet.